Hey, it's fine. I'm Izu. I'm back. Sorry about this being an extremely late stream. I kind of forgot about it, and I also didn't stream yesterday mostly because I felt tired from like talking to relatives and whatnot. But yeah, so sorry about this stream being quite on the late side of things. Like the title suggests, this is mostly going to be a testing stream for like a 3DS setup that I'm doing right now, where instead of my usual setup for like PC and like console games, since I'm doing a 3DS and no, I don't have those 3DSs with like the capture card installed in it. I have to use other methods to capture footage, which is the wireless way of doing it. So I have to like essentially plug my laptop with an adapter to plug into the router for like an Ethernet cord and whatnot. So I'm testing out to see if that will make, streaming 3DS games to be, pretty solid, good, good frame rate, good quality, overall, like good things and whatnot. I know like most people would just get a 3DS with a capture card pre-installed in it, so it's easier to capture footage more easily. But I don't have that kind of money, so I need to resort to other means to do so. So I'm hoping that from this testing, it will be good or not good. I'm hoping it will be on the good side, so I'd be finally able to stream 3DS games with you guys. So yeah, um, I need to go test some stuff real quick, and then I'll, show the game and everything. So just wait. All right, looks like everything's doing well. All right, let's go to the game. hmm. Is the game loud enough? Sure, because I'm cranking up my 3DS volume to like the max. And I don't want the game to be louder than me, so I need to be careful. Is this good? Hold on, let me double check something. Let's see. Not music. Sound. It was soundboard. Yeah, this one. Let's see. Recording. Tech. This. Found it. Levels. Alright, I think this is fine. Right. Now I need to double check some more. I'm not even sure you guys can hear me well. Let's see. Oh, yawning too much. Let's see. Alright. Wait, there. Perfect. Oh, wrong button, my bad. Alright. I think it looks fine for the most part. Let me double check some more. I mean, the top is a little bit on the blurry side, but that's more of a case of me, like, making the screen big. I could make it a little small. It looks a-okay, I guess. Something like this? Yeah, that works. I can't wait to stream this game with you guys. I love the Senran Kagura games. I love the 3DS games a lot. I do like the newer ones, like... Wait, there's technically no new games because they stop. This series is in a big ol' hiatus because the creator left because of good old Sony ruining everything. I'll hate Sony for that. There's a lot of things I don't like Sony for, but that's one of them. But yeah, I'm gonna start like a new save file and everything. Alright, so there's two stories. We have the Hanzo story and the Hibijo story. It's recommended to start with Hanzo since that's the story that will give you the most context when it comes to like the general world and everything. And when you know, like it gives you like the premise of the first game, and also gives you like a good understanding of like both sides of the conflict. Even though the Hibijo story gives you more context to the Hibijo side of the story and whatnot. Also, I want to point things out. These two are technically two different continuities. Because if you play the Hibijo story, you start noticing that, wait a minute, some events don't add up. Like, it seems like they kind of retcon certain things and such. And I could like point out the differences later on, because right now it's just a testing stream. So let's just test the game out. I kind of wish there was an auto button because there's only fast forward and skip. But yeah, let's go Asuka, my favorite character.
かつてこの国には忍びと呼ばれる者がいた。彼らは大名や領主といった主に仕え、諜報活動や破壊活動、暗殺などを生りとした。明治維新以降、西洋文化の流入によって日本の封建社会は崩壊し、忍びの存在を口にする者はいなくなった。しかしどれほど時代が変わっても人の業は変わることがない。闇の世界を生きる者は必要とされ続けている。そう、忍びは今も存在しているのだ。現代の忍びの雇い主は政治家や企業がほとんどだ。雇い主の中には忍びを己の欲を満たすための道具と考えている者もいる。その結果、忍びの違法行為が横行するようになり、国も対抗手段を打ち出すことになった。国家所属の忍びを育成するというプロジェクトである。国立半蔵学院、普通科の高校である。1919年に開校し、全校生徒は約1000人。その1000人の中に忍びを目指す生徒たちが紛れている。マンモス進学校と忍びの養成機関、半蔵学院は2つの顔を持っているのだ。忍びクラスの生徒たちは一般生徒に気づかれることなく、忍びになるための修行に励んでいる。現在は国家所属の忍びを善人と呼び、違法行為を犯す忍びは悪人と呼ばれている。そのため善人と悪人は戦う運命にある。どんな理由や事情があろうとも、善と悪は命のやり取りから逃れることはできない。これより始まる物語は忍びの女学生たちの戦いの奇跡である。それは激しくも悲しい命の証。彼女たちが戦いの先に何を見るのか、何を得て何を失うのか、それはまだ誰にもわからない。
The opening. I love this opening a lot. Oh, I'm gonna shut up so you guys can listen to it. I love this opening a lot. I love it a lot. Honestly, the only thing sad about this is that you wouldn't really hear the song that often, like for the Western games later on, because of copyright issues. Because I have a fun fact. So if you bought a limited edition version for Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash, when you buy the physical, limited edition, you get a DVD set. And the DVD set has, I think it has an OVA in it, but also has all the openings of all the Senran Kagura games up to that point. That includes the first game's opening. But if you have an English copy of the limited edition, while they have the animations and everything, they don't have the song due to copyright. So the only way for you to see that opening with glorious Blu-ray quality, since the disc that the openings come from, this collection come from, it's a Blu-ray disc, so it's the highest quality and everything. But in order for you to experience the song with the high quality, you have to buy a Japanese copy, which sadly I don't. I only have the English copy. I wish I bought the Japanese copy for that, but I didn't. So yeah. And whatnot. So yeah, enough of my like fun facts and like general jibber jabber. Let's continue on.
アスカ、
忍びの道を極めるまでは。
アスカ、聞こえないのか。アスカ、いい加減にしろ。
あれ今の夢？
忍びの道は極められたか。
キリア先生、なんで知っているの？
大きな寝言だったからな。あ、とか、とか。
アスカ、眠気覚ました。秘伝忍法のところを読んでみろ。
はい。ここですね。己の限界を超えるためには大自然の力を借りて戦うべし。これすなわち忍びの断りなり。
お前たちも知っての通り、アスカはガマ、イカルガは火の鳥、カツラギは竜、ヤギウはイカ、ヒバリはウサギと自然の力を借りて秘伝忍法を発動させている。
Oh yeah, the spirit animals. So this was a thing that they mentioned a lot in the earlier entries of Senran Kagura. Like in the first game, they talked about like, oh yeah, every character has like a spirit animal and such. Asuka's the toad, Kagura, which is a character we're going to meet later on. Katsuragi, which is the blonde hair girl right here, she's the dragon. Yagu is another character we're going to meet later on, she's the squid. And Hibari, someone that we're going to meet later on, she's the rabbit. So in the earlier games, they explained that like, oh yeah, all the characters have their own spirit animals, and that they tend to summon it just to like do some, ninja stuff sometimes. The only time you would technically see them often is in the first game, Shinobi versus for certain specials, and a little bit of Deep Crimson, because the games afterwards, they kind of just forgot about the spirit animals. The only person that tends to use it more often is Hibari, since a lot of her specials revolve around her summoning her animal. And so that's just like an interesting thing I want to point out. So let's move on.
私たちの必殺技です。
秘伝忍法を使うためには秘伝忍法書という巻物が必要となる。お前たちがいつも肌身離さず持ち歩いているものだ。
あたいはスカートの中に隠してるよ。
私は胸です。
胸？気になるね。本当に隠してるのか確かめさせろ。
カツネ、やめて。
いいからじっとしてればすぐ終わるから。
Katsuragi, the pervert. She's literally the pervert of the team. Yeah, she does have like her own interesting backstory and has a overall pretty cool fighting style and such. But yeah, for the most part, when everyone's like goofing around, she's the pervert. Like if she's not serious and whatnot.
超秘伝忍法、それすなわち名のごとく超のつく秘伝忍法なり。これしか書いてありません。
なぜこれしか書かれていないか、理由は明快だ。超秘伝忍法書は我が校の宝であり、内容も極秘となっているからだ。
何が書かれているんだろう。読んでみたいな。
次は基本体術の授業だ。全員屋上に集まれ。
So yeah, here's Yagu. There's a library available for reference photos and Shinobi terminology. I wonder how so much information could be gathered in one place. Truly, our school is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, we have her. The dressing room is for changing clothes, uniforms, swimsuits, shinobi transformation outfits, cute accessories. Don't try on too many sexy outfits. Got it? My hands will get twitchy. Heh. Yeah, there's the dressing room. I mean, this is the first game back on the 3DS. There isn't like a lot of variation of outfits, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there is a lot of variations technically, but it isn't like a lot compared to the future games. Because the future games, there's so many outfits to the point that there's literal DLCs dedicated to said outfits, and it's quite hilarious. Like, don't get me started like when we get to Esmo Versus and also Peach Bleach Splash, because those games, I would say, they have the most outfits out of the entire series. There's so many outfits. In so many ways you can like dress up the girls and such. It's pretty cool. I do like the outfits, but like at the same time, my god, there's so much. I've been certain to record my progress on my missions on the projector next to the television. Your daily progress is important too. It'd be devastating to lose track of so much work, so please record often. Yeah, this is saving, this is changing characters, this is settings, you can go talk to the teacher. The desk is where you girls will decide who will be tasked with the next mission. There will be times when I have to assign one of you specifically to take on the mission, however, so keep that in mind. I trust all of you to do your best no matter the assignment. Remember, you represent the good shinobi. Try not to fall behind. For such a piece of junk, the TV we use has some good audio controls. I can tweak the volume of the sound effects, music, and voice acting that's on there, all on different scales. I just hope it doesn't break anytime soon.
いろいろな音量を変更できるんですよ。ちっちゃんの名にかけて決めちゃいました。
Everything seems to be doing well. I don't think the frames dipped that hard, so everything's good in my end. Let's see. So yeah, we have the 5 of the Hanzo girls. We have Asuka, my favorite character. Kagura, she's fast, kind of hits hard, quite fragile. Katsuragi, the tank, quite literally, she's designed to be the tank character. Has a lot of health, a lot of defenses. Yagu is kind of the same as Katsuragi, but she's the ranged character. But her playstyle is a little bit on the awkward side. Well, for me, I don't have like an easy time playing as Yagu. Hibari is essentially the tricky character where her moveset kind of makes you question how the heck does she fight to begin with. But if you manage to master Hibari, oh boy, she does a lot of damage. That's like the main issue with Hibari is that her moveset is a little bit on the, this is kind of hard to get used to, like extremely hard to get used to. But if you manage to master the Hibari, you will be a literal god. Like, nothing scares me more than someone that mains Hibari. Like in the Senran Kagura games where there's like PvP. No one scares me more than someone who mains Hibari. They are a force to be reckoned with. and whatnot. So yeah, Asuka is essentially like the beginner character. She's designed to essentially be good at almost everything. She's a jack of all trades, master of none sort of scenario. But what makes her stand out of her friends is that Asuka is extremely fast, and I do mean like when you compare her speed to everyone else, she's the fastest, which is like really good if you're like, oh man, I want to hit the enemy quickly and try to get away quickly. Like Asuka got your back on that.
交代です。イカルガさん。
了解です。
The revolving door to my right is always where to go to take on a mission. I always get so nervous before a mission and have to check the details again and again. It is like that for you too? Not really. I kind of just play, to be honest. But yeah.
まだまだですね。
Got the titles. Okay, I want to be honest with you. I have not finished this game at all. When I first played it and everything, like, I played like the whole game and like did the story and such, but I could not 100% the game. The 100%ing this game is a lot tricky because look at these like requirements. Complete all the missions with Asuka. These ones are like, you know, oh, let's do all the main story and side stories of each chapter and that's it. Like that's like easy to do. But then you have stuff like, oh yes, you have to play this one particular character and beat all the missions with this character. And don't get me started with like which one is it? No. This one, Risk Your Life. Complete all missions in frantic mode. This one is like a pain to do. So it's highly recommended to do frantic mode when you didn't level it up. because the more you level up frantic mode, the more glass cannon you beat. I will explain what frantic mode is when we do the tutorial. Hold on. Just wait.
どれにしましょうか。
ちっちゃんの名にかけて。
忍びには悪人と呼ばれる者もいる。
はい、知ってます。悪者の手先になる忍びですよね。ひばり、許せないな、そんな人たち。私たちは正義のために働く善人を目指すんですよね。
我が校に来た時点でお前たちはすでに忍びの一員だ。学生気分は捨ててもらう。俺はお前たちを忍びとしてしごく。だからお前たちも忍びとしての覚悟を持て。
はい。
よし。では隠れ結界についても説明しておこう。忍びの決闘空間、それが隠れ結界だ。忍びは戦闘モードになると一定範囲の空間を封鎖して一般人の侵入を遮断できる。隠密行動にはとても便利だが、一方デメリットもある。忍びは隠れ結界の発動を認識できるため、敵に自分の所在を知られてしまうことにもなるからだ。
ふむふむ、なるほど。
では実際に戦闘訓練に入るぞ。敵は俺が忍術で作り出したダミーだ。今日は学校は休みで一般の生徒はいない。それでは戦闘訓練開始だ。
Fuck, I didn't mean to skip that. I'm sorry, Kiryu Sensei. God damn it. Why'd I did that?
よし、ひばりちゃん、頑張ろう。前忍べます。
任務開始。
行きますよ。
I kind of just realized it's really hard for me to hold the mic to talk while I'm playing this. But yeah, like you can tell by like the intro, this is a beat 'em up game in the vein of like Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, River City, you know, etc. and whatnot. It's different from like the future Senran Kagura games, which are more like Dynasty Warrior games, you know, big field, ton of enemies, you know, flashy moves and whatnot. This first game, it plays more like an old school beat 'em up game, but with like they're gonna show us right now, the air raid, which lets you perform air combos, which are absolutely wonderful to do, and is also a good way to like gather up experience and whatnot. And everything. The air raid will be like kind of the main feature for like Senran Kagura. Like every single Senran Kagura game has the air raid mechanic. It's just that, you know, there's various tweaks to it throughout each game, but they always do the same. You launch an enemy to the sky, you press A, so you can do some air combos to continue the looping, etc. And then we get to the famous part of Senran Kagura, the Shinobi transformation. This is like, I would say what some people remember the games for, besides like, you know, the obvious fan servicey designs of the characters. We get to the Shinobi transformation. There's a reason why it's a thing, which the game will show you in this tutorial. As you fight, you build up your ninja arc gauge, seen in the upper left corner of the screen. When it fills, press L for Shinobi transformation. This changes your costume and boosts your attack and defense. When your Shinobi gauge is full, press L and Y to unleash your special attack. The effects change with each character, so experiment to find the right power and range. So yeah, let's do the transformation. I like this. I'm getting like nostalgia from this because I did play this back when it like came out. Well, more specifically, I played Shinobi Versus, and then I learned that there was a 3DS game for Senran Kagura, so I ended up going to get that, which was digital only, and I was really upset that it was digital only. I wanted a physical copy, but if I wanted a physical copy, I have to buy either a Japanese copy or a European copy. But the thing is that my 3DS is from North America, and the 3DS is region locked. So if I want to play those games, physical copy, I have to essentially jailbreak my 3DS, or I have to buy a 3DS of that region. So I went with the jailbreak option, so I can like play the games and such. I'm glad that I did. Oh yes, I'm supposed to do this. My bad. I got a little distracted from me talking about my history with the series. So yeah, what they show earlier, Frantic, is essentially like, you decide at the start of the mission that, you know what, screw clothes, I'm just gonna fight in my undies, which honestly, base. And what it does is that, basically, you're a glass cannon at that point. You will literally die within like 2 hits if enemies manage to hit you, but to make up for it, you literally can one-shot enemies like it's nothing. So Frantic mode is essentially Berserker mode and whatnot. And the clothing damage, yeah, there is a reason why you don't want your clothes to get ripped, because it actually affects your defenses and whatnot. And what's even more interesting is that there's a character in the game where her whole gimmick is that if you manage to damage her clothes, you actually limit the type of moves that she can perform. So in other words, her entire shtick is that make sure she doesn't get a lot of clothes damage, because if she does get clothes damage, you're essentially limiting the moves you can perform with her. But as an enemy, you're like, oh thank god, she's no longer gonna do this like annoying move because I took away like a certain piece of her clothing and whatnot, which is pretty cool. I like that character. Well, we will meet her later. Oh. Oops, my bad. I accidentally pressed something, my bad.
秘伝忍法
任務達成。
Oh, the 3DS game has different gameplay, right? Yes, it does. And also, hey Lulu, how are you? Sorry I didn't notice your comment because I kind of got busy with the game and I was like, wait, I'm kind of like struggling to hold the mic while also holding my 3DS and whatnot. But yeah, hey Lulu, how are you? Yeah, I'm playing the original Senran Kagura 1 on the 3DS. And yes, it does play very differently. It's more of a beat 'em up game like Double Dragons, River City, or Streets of Rage, if you're familiar with those games. That's how the first Senran Kagura played and whatnot. And I honestly do like it because I do like me some beat 'em up games, especially old school style. Also, it's kind of impressive that this game was technically released in 2011. Like, if you're looking at like the original release date of the first game, it came out in 2011, the launch year of the 3DS. Yes, this game came out in the same year as the 3DS. And the reason why, it's because, well, the creator, he saw the 3DS's 3D capabilities, and he thought, yo, we can make a game with those 3D capabilities. What kind of games? 3D boobs. And also, like, he wanted to make like a game where he just wants to like, essentially be like, hey, let's just make a fan servicey game, but it actually has a decent plot to it. And the 3DS happens to have like the technology they need in order to do that. So as a result, they made Senran Kagura. And ever since then, the series has been, you know, doing well. And when except like we don't have any new games anymore because the creator left because of good old Sony, and I don't like Sony because of that and whatnot. So yeah, like enough of my rants and grievances. Let's continue on. Also, I want to read what you wrote down. I got all of them on the PC. It has nice gameplay. I also have Asuka on my room walls. Nice. I wish I had posters of Asuka, to be honest. Like, I wish I had posters of Senran Kagura in general. Like, the only posters I have is wallpaper for like my PC, and that's it. I don't have like actual physical posters for me to hang in my room. I wish I do, but I don't.
何が一番早くだ。残っているのはお前
and
とひばりだ
whatnot.
け
But yeah, the series will slowly move away from like, you know, traditional beat 'em up games into a more Dynasty Warrior approach of things with Shinobi Versus, which came out on the PS Vita, which was actually how I played the Senran Kagura games. Like, that's my first game and how I got into the series. And whatnot. But I always liked the first game a lot. I love the story of the first Senran Kagura game and whatnot. Anyway, what was that? Oh yeah. So yeah, Shinobi Versus, they're like, yay, let's just do Dynasty Warrior games. And then they made Senran Kagura 2D Crimson, which is my favorite Senran Kagura game of all time. Which was only on the 3DS, which is sad because I wish people were to play that game because I think D Crimson is the best Senran Kagura game and whatnot. But that game also tried to do like, I guess it's like a weird hybrid of beat 'em up and also a little bit of the Dynasty Warrior approach that Shinobi Versus did, which I think Deep Crimson actually did a good job with this interesting hybrid, and it's generally a really fun game. Like, they actually made all the characters in Deep Crimson so unique to one another. I mean, they always play uniquely from the first game and whatnot. It's just that they actually put a heavier emphasis on how the characters move and play in Deep Crimson to the point that it's a lot more like, yeah, you are technically playing this game through different playstyles and whatnot. Like, it actually feels refreshing and such, which I think that's what they did with Espo Versus, which I felt like in that game they did make the characters play out very differently, so that's like, you know, absolutely wonderful and whatnot. And then they made Peach Please Splash, which is essentially a water gun game, haha. And whatnot. And I honestly debate whether or not I want to accept that game, because I had fun with the game. Like, I absolutely find Peach Please Splash to be very fun, but at the same time, I felt like it solidified what most people think what Senran Kagura is, and they don't think of anything else of it. Because I felt like nowadays, when you talk about Senran Kagura, a lot of people would just be like, oh, it's just fan service, there's nothing more to it, and whatnot. To which I'm like, no, it actually has an interesting story. I think that the world, more specifically the lore, is quite fascinating to explore. I do think that the characters are quite lovable, like they're charming, but also has some depth to them that makes you want to chill out with them and whatnot. It's just that I feel like that side where it's like, yeah, there's an actual good plot to it, there's like actual good themes going on and such, I feel like it's slowly diminished with each entry. Like, Espo Versus actually tackles some pretty good subjects. It's just that the first half of the game is this pure fan service, and most people will just think that, oh, that's what Senran Kagura is. And then we get to Peach Please Splash, which that game is just pure fan service. And the only time that the story gets serious is when you get to the final chapter, where you learn that, oh, it's a teaser for what's supposed to be the newest game of the entry, which was Senran Kagura 7's. And I'm sad that it's literally in hiatus, and that I don't think it's alive anymore because the creator left because of good old Sony ruining everything and whatnot. But yeah, that was kind of a shame. And then we start getting like spin-off games, which really up the fan service to like extreme degrees, which, well, I do like the fan service. It's just that it really solidifies, I would say, this viewpoint that people only think that the series is all about the fan service, and there's nothing more than that, which is a big shame because there's a lot more going with Senran Kagura, and I love every side of it. The fact that people only focus on one side is what makes me really upset and whatnot. But yeah, what you wrote down, Lulu? Peach Please Splash is fun. I played it with a friend. Yeah, Peach Please Splash is very fun to play and whatnot, especially if you have friends. I never played it with friends because I never play online. I'm kind of I guess you can call me a bit money pinching, Lulu. Like, I don't have like a lot of money to begin with, so I wouldn't really like play games that are online, because sometimes I need an online subscription for it. Because I only played Peach Please Splash on the PS4. I didn't play it on PC. I'm assuming if I play on PC, it's going to be like, you know, free online and such, which would be an absolute godsend. That means I can play with friends and whatnot. But sadly, I only have the game for PS4, and because of that, I have to pay money if I want to play online, and I am not going to be willing to spend that money. And whatnot. So yeah. I'm enjoying this talk. It's like, I really like Senran Kagura a lot, so the fact that I'm having this like opportunity just to talk about it, especially with you guys, is like very refreshing. I like it a lot. But yeah, kind of wish I have a better mic. Sadly, I'm using my Rock Band mic. Yes, Lulu, I am using a mic that comes with the video game Rock Band. And it works, even though it's a little bit snuffed. You can hear like a little bit of crackle as I speak and whatnot. The reason why I don't have my usual mic is because I forgot where I left it. So because of that, I have to resort to other means. But yeah, I'm just testing this game out, Lulu, because I really want to stream 3DS games, but I need to make sure everything looks, you know, good and whatnot. So you can like give me some like critiques or like and such about how the stream looks at the moment, because I really want this to look good to the point that I'm like, yeah, I feel fully confident and streaming 3DS games and whatnot. So yeah, let's move on.
桂木光が柳生はもう忍び部屋に戻っている。
なんだとほほ。
ひばりが戻ってきたらお前たちも忍び部屋に戻るぞ。
はーい。もしかして私って落ちこぼれ気味？決めちゃいました。
As class rep, I always have to be ready. If you need me for anything, let me know. And feel free to come to me if you have any questions. Good, thank you. There's nothing like a good fight. I can't help getting tingly all over. It's all the anticipation and excitement before combat. I almost can't take the waiting. What do you have to say, teacher? Have you been using your aerial rape? Yes, I have. I literally been spamming it like it's nothing. You're airborne during the attack, which means you can focus all your attention on your target uninterrupted. The sheer number of attacks will also greatly increase your combo count. Be proactive? Yeah, proactive. My bad. You know, I'm not just some bits. I just forget things sometimes, and I'm kind of scatterbrained and kind of clumsy. That makes you... Alright. I mean, that's the appeal of Hibari. She's quite clumsy. But I don't really have anything to say. If you have time to stand around and talk, you should be readying yourself for battle. Oh yeah, Lily, do you have like a favorite Senran Kagura character? I love Asuka. She's my favorite. I mean, it's kind of obvious that I have a little chibi Asuka on like the corner of the screen. And that Asuka's kind of like the girl that's standing out the most for my background. I really like Asuka a lot. Hibari. Alright, let's go talk to Asuka. Where's she? Oh. Right, I like Asuka too. You like Asuka too? Hell yeah! I found another Asuka fan. This is wonderful. If you don't train a lot, you get left behind by everyone. But it's normal for us to keep each other motivated, so let's stick to it. At first, I picked Hibari before reading the manga. Wait, which manga? There's like... I remember there's like different mangas for the story of the first Senran Kagura game. There's also the prequel manga as well. But I'm assuming that you read the manga. Is some mangas as prequels to the game? Yes, there is one manga that's a prequel to the first game. It's the one that goes over Kagura and Katsuragi's like, I guess, first year of like meeting each other, and then they eventually became friends and such, which led to like, you know, them meeting Asuka and then the rest, and that's how we eventually get to know these group of friends and such. And then there was like one manga, well, two mangas actually, that was about the first game. You know, one manga focuses on the Hanzo side, while the other manga focuses on the Hibijo side. And I remember the manga actually goes into a lot more darker moments, I would say. Like, there was a lot more moments where they did up, like, the brutality when it comes to the fights, which I thought were pretty cool. Yumi is cool too. Yeah, Yumi, she's the ice girl, yes. It's been a while. But yeah, she's the ice girl. She's like the most popular Senran Kagura girl in Japan. Yeah, the one with the snow. Yeah. I remember the amount of like people going like, oh my god, Yumi is like so popular in Japan and she keeps getting first place in all the popularity polls, which makes her essentially the flagship girl. Like kind of the face of Senran Kagura, which makes me go like, she's not. It's Asuka. She's the flagship girl. She's the main girl. And how did they do Asuka dirty? Come on. But design-wise, I do like Yumi. Oh yeah, I don't know how to play Hibari because I literally can't understand her moveset. But one thing I know for sure, Lulu, is that Hibari is busted if you just tap jump and then press the strong attack. Because what happens is that she will just draw a bunch of kunais, and for some reason, the developers decided, hey, let's make the kunais not only hit the enemy a good amount of times, but it does so much damage to the point that you can literally one-shot most of the bosses in the game. And if you happen to be in frantic mode, it's literally gonna make all your battles just like, oh yes, GG, like easy win button. Like, I don't know why they did that for Hibari, but it honestly made like playing as her so, I would say, fun. Like you can literally just break stuff easily with her. There we go, easy win. Hibari just kills everything with her drawing kunais. I got a B rank, so that's gonna bother me. We're gonna do that again. I want an A rank. It's either A rank or nothing. Because I can't stand getting a low rank in games. It always bothers me.
どれにしようかな。
Like, if the game tells me, like, oh, you only get 4 stars in this battle, I'm like, bullshit. I'm gonna do this again to get 5 stars. I'm kind of a, I guess you can say perfectionist when it comes to games.
任務開始。
Yeah, much better. We'll be an A rank. Please be an A rank. It's still a B? Are you kidding me? Is it because of the time? Fuck. Alright, we're doing that again. This is gonna bother me. I need to get an A rank.
おかえりなさい。おかえり。どれにしようかな。行ってきます。
That's literally gonna bother me. I need to get the A rank, so I need to finish the mission quickly then.
任務開始。
There. Is that enough? It is. Alright, thank you, game.
もしかして威張り結構強い？決めました。
Thank you, game. Also, I noticed that the room's getting dark, so hold on. Let me turn on the lights. Also, I noticed that it's been like an hour, so I want to take this as an opportunity to get a water and also bathroom break. So also, well, I'm not, well, I don't know why I said that, but so yeah, take this as an opportunity for you guys to have your own water and bathroom break. So I'll be back. So do the BRB screen. I'll put on some music that's probably not gonna last for like, I don't know, a minute or something. I'll just pick a song that's probably gonna last a little longer. Hold on. Which song would that be? This one. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, we did 2 missions. I guess I can do like a few more and then I'll call that like the end of stream since this is just going to be a short testing stream. And I want to like start working on the BRB screens for like when I start doing Senran Kagura streams. So yeah, I hope you guys will be looking forward to that, I guess.
いってらっしゃい。どれにしよっかな。行ってきます。どうしよう。ひばりちゃん、どうしたの？何も言ってくれなきゃわからないよ。怒らない？怒るわけないじゃん。私たち仲間なんだから。でもほら言って。ひばり秘伝忍法書をなくしちゃったの。キリア先生に怒られちゃうよね。いや、それ怒られるだけじゃ済まないと思うよ。やっぱりそうだよね。授業開始まであと少し。私も手伝うから一緒に探そう。アスカちゃん、ありがとう。で、落とした場所の心当たりは？商店街で転んだ時に落としちゃったのかも。よーし、早速行ってみよう。どこだろう。道に落っこちてもないし。あそこにいる人。ひばりちゃんの秘伝忍法書を持ってる。ちょっとそれ返して。アスカ、前忍べます。
任務開始。
I forgot. There's no block button at all. there's literally 0 block buttons in the first Senran Kagura game on the 3DS. So yeah, you just have to dodge a lot in order to try to your best to negate damage. There is one character in the game that does have a block, technically. The Kagura is technically, but it's more like a parry mechanic. But I'll get to that when we get to that. There we go, we got the scrub. We just have to kill that character with the like, you know, the game's like pointing out, and then once you beat that character, the game drops the scroll, and you have to pick it up. And there, we finished the mission. We got an A for as well. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I guess Hibari hides her scroll at the same place where Asuka hides it, which is the cleavage. I know Katsuragi hides it somewhere else. That also applies to Kagura as well. I don't know about Yagu. I don't think they ever talked about where Yagu hides her ninja scroll. But it's kind of funny that this scene pretty much tells you that, oh, they actually use their breasts as like a pocket and such, which is funny because there's like always the gag in like most anime and mangas where, you know, characters with big booba, it acts like a pocket dimension of sorts. But Senran Kagura literally, like, you know, made it an actual thing. They're like, yeah, it's actually normal for them to hide it in there. Even my mom use it as this when I was a kid. Really? You have a cool mom. I don't think my mom ever did it because my mom always carries like a purse with her. And also like a little backpack as well. Oh wait, this is the same dialogue, my bad. She has big breasts and was scared to don't get money stolen. Alright, that makes sense. Defeat delinquents that... Was this do this one? And then I'll probably do like one more story event, and then that's where I'll cut off stream. But still, that's pretty cool to know, Lulu. I didn't know that that's something people would actually do in real life, but because of you pointing that out, I'm like, oh, okay, that is something that could actually happen in real life.
初はみんな楽しく話してたんです。帰りに何を食べようかって。そしたらみんな食べたいものが違って喧嘩になっちゃって。
そういうことですか。それで皆さんは何を召し上がりたいのです？
私が太巻きで、カツネがラーメン、柳生ちゃんがスルメで、ひばりちゃんが甘いもの。
本当にバラバラなんですね。わかりました。
Wait, did I just skip some of the dialogue? If so, my bad,
クラ
guys.
ス委員として責任を持って尽力いたしましょう。スルメとラーメンに太巻きとスイーツでしたね。この辺りならどれも売っているはず。あら、どうしてでしょう。店がみんな閉まっていますが。なるほど、不良の方々が暴れているからですか。
It's always the delinquents. I always find it funny that the first enemies you fight are just delinquents, like legit. I do know that future games they will add like little enemy bios where they just go into the description of the enemies, and like some of them are the most like funniest things in the world. Like some of the descriptions are like, oh, this enemy uses a yo-yo. She sadly won 5th place in the national yo-yo tournament. Or there's another one where they're like, oh, this delinquent really likes using her wooden sword. A sword that she bought for like $1,000 from Kyoto.
商店街の営業妨害を黙って見過ごすわけにはいきませんね。
And whatnot. Like, it's funny. Like, I like how the enemy bios literally just cracks into like jokes where it's like, oh, this place is like, you know, kind of chill when you don't go into like the deeper lore aspects of Senran Kagura, like especially involving a certain reason why shinobis are a thing. Like when you learn why shinobis are an actual thing in the world of Senran Kagura, you kind of realize that wait a minute, this is kind of horrifying actually.
怒るが舞い忍びます。
任務開始。
行きます。忍び転身。はあ。いくらでもいらしてください。ここまでです。行きます。秘伝忍法。これ以上つまらないものを切らせないでくださいまし。ここまで行きます。進め。秘伝忍法。進め。秘伝忍法。行きます。いいものですね。進め。行きます。
Oh, wait, I'm getting called. Hold on. Alright, I'm back.
休憩は終わりです。秘伝忍法。
Oh, oops. Didn't mean. I'm getting rusty. It's been a while since I played this. I did terrible. I bet it's not gonna be like A rank, it's gonna be B or C. That was an A. Oh my god, but I did so bad though.
また強くなりやりました。私もやりました。これでみんなが食べたいものを買っていけますね。ちゃんと全員分買ってきましたよ。やったー！その上で私なりに調理してみました。名付けてスルメラーメン太巻きエディションミーツスイーツ。やっぱりみんな友達ですし、同じものを食べるのがいいと思いまして。
これはなんて表現すればいいのか。
Ikara senpai, yeah. I do like her fighting style. Like, you know, long reach attacks, she can hit hard, but she's really frail and whatnot. But like, I did like how some of her specials look. I know a lot of people are like, oh, she fights like, you know, oh, Virgil from Devil May Cry, even though like, I know he kind of popularized it, but he's not the first one.
でもせっかくイカルガさんが作ってくれたんだし、ここは思い切って。あれ、これは意外といけます。
Is this the workings of Senran Kagura Bon Appetit? Is this how the developers thought, hey, we should make a cooking game, a rhythm game cooking game for Senran Kagura? This moment right here of Kagura just combining all the food together to make some kind of interesting looking meal.
そうでしょう、そうでしょう。
だけどやっぱり普通の太巻きが食べたかったです。
あら。決めました。
おかえり。おかえり。
おかえり。
おかえり。
Oh wait, what does Asuka say? If you don't train a lot, you'll get left behind by everyone else, but it is important for us to keep each other motivated to stick to it. Oh, okay, I thought I didn't talk to her. My bad.
いってらっしゃい。
どれにしましょうか。
Let's see, getting the purse back. Oh, guys, look, this is a very important story event. I'm not lying with that. That's an actual important story event. Okay, I'm debating if I should, like, tackle these for, like, you know, like a bonus stream of mine. So, like, I do a short bonus stream where I'll just do, like, the side stories with you guys and whatnot, but it's probably gonna be boring since there's no actual like plot happening in these side missions. It's more like, hey, this is something you can do if you're bored. There's like no actual story happening and whatnot. So I don't know, I'm debating if I want to do that with you guys or not, because I think about only doing like the main stories, because there isn't really like something like the Shinobi Hearts Gaiden stories. Like the future Senran Kagura game started these like side stories called Shinobi Hearts. Essentially, it's just side stories where the characters just goof off and whatnot. You know, it helps you get along with them and everything. And that each character has their own Shinobi Heart stories. And I think each Shinobi Heart has 3 missions in them, or was it 5 missions? It was either 3 or 5 missions. So during those times, you know, the character in question is like, hey, we'll just do some goofy shit, and then everyone else just kind of engages with the goofiness and whatnot, which I do like and whatnot. Let's do this story.
行ってきます。
Wait, do I have to read this? Because there's no voice acting with this, my bad. I bask in the morning warmth of the summer sun and head for Hanzo National Academy. People tend to get sluggish as the weather warms, but this is the perfect temperature for me. It's like the sun's giving me energy directly. I'm in such good spirits that I can't seem to keep myself from humming. I look up and notice that I'm at the school gate. Oh look, we have a special CG. Look at that. Asuka getting ready for school. She even has the red toast in her mouth, but there's an egg on it, which is pretty nice. Probably Sunny said I did egg and whatnot, but yeah. Not the main gate. It's actually a rear gate, made specifically for the Shinobi students. It wouldn't do to make friends with the regular students and have them start getting noisy about what class I'm in. Incidentally, the Shinobi students' classrooms is kept well out of sight, out of the general student body. I go through the gate only to hear a voice calling me from behind. It's a boy in a baseball uniform, looking very out of breath as he stopped. His hair is buzzed short and his face is very tan. He must be at least 6 feet tall. That's a really tall guy. No doubt he's seriously into sports. She stammers for a moment and sorry, winds up not saying anything at all. Wait, winds up, wind up.
私急いでるんで。
I don't want to stand by the near gate forever. Okay, give this guy some props. Give this guy like this guy has guts. Confessing like to a shinobi student. Well, I mean, he's not aware that she's a shinobi, but give this guy some props. He confessed to Asuka, which is good taste, my man. I'm caught off guard. I have no idea how to react. He drops his gaze with noticeable enthusiasm. I can see the neat little war of hair on the back of his head. Oh. That's okay. At my failure to respond, he turns and runs off like a scared rabbit.
なんだったの？
I check my watch and see that it's time for homeroom to start. I quickly dash off for the ninja room. The entire morning passes in a daze. I love you. Please go out with me. No one's ever said anything like that to me before.
どうしたの？アスカちゃん、お昼食べないの？
Ibari peers at my face. I suddenly realize it's lunchtime. I'm just sitting here with my lunchbox daydreaming.
なんかあったの？いや、知らない男の子に告白されちゃって。
Let's see. Oh wait, I don't have to say anything. Alright, good. Let's see. Everyone in the ninja room reacts as one. They were more stunned than I am.
あたいに詳しく話しな。
Detail. Oh wait, they already said that. My bad.
ひばり、驚きです。男か。
私も興味があります。
After they all expressed their interest, I decided to fill them in.
話から察するに、そのお相手は他校の野球部の生徒というところでしょうか。
It's kind of interesting that the guy that confessed to her just happens to know where school she went to, and he's from another school. Also, I have to sleep. See you next time. No problem, Zulu. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by and letting me talk about Senran Kagura and that you're also a Senran Kagura fan as well. And we both like Asuka, so that's wonderful. So have a good night. Alright, what's the next dialogue? Ikagura speaks with calm assurance. I'm trying to be more like her in that regard.
野球部いい将来はメジャーリーガーかよアスカこりゃいい物件を手に入れたな
Kat is almost vibrating with enthusiasm.
そうなの？
そうだよアスカが女子アナか芸能人にならないと彼と釣り合い取れなくなるぞ
Oh, they're still talking. I doubt they didn't. No, no. All I want is to be a shinobi. I'm not planning to be a TV announcer or entertainer. Still, in the face of Kat's unbridled enthusiasm, I can't help but give her a wary smile.
野球ってあの速い球を打つあれのこと？
See. Hibari asks Ikagura.
プロ野球選手は忍びをやっても一流になれるほどのアスリートです。
すごい！野球選手は手裏剣を刀で打ち返すこともできるんだね。
I don't think they're that fast, but it'd be funny. As usual, Hibari's a little off the mark, but with her is always kind of cute. I mean, Hibari is cute. Ikagura quickly moves to calm the turmoil, asking quietly.
それでどうするのですか？
どうするって言われても。俺たちは忍びだ。それを忘れるな。
Said Yagi quietly. It's like she just splashed my mind with water. Yep. The ninja room busting with activity only moments before it goes silent. Even Kat settles
わ
down.
分かってるってそれぐらい。
I don't have time to spare for love. All I want is to be a ninja. Let's see, for starters, I don't really know what's going out is, or how you're supposed to do it. Plus, I don't know what kind of person that boy is. He may not be the kind of person I want to be around, much less fall in love with. Yeah, it was a stupid idea. My mood now much improved. I pop open the lid of my lunchbox. Inside is my favorite, sushi rolls. I mean, I will love having sushi rolls for lunch. That'll be nice. I carelessly run across a mountain path. I do extra training every morning, my choice. I'm still inexperienced. I'm nowhere near as strong as Kat's is. Kagura is much faster than I am. No, she is not. You are literally the fastest character in the game. I'm not even lying with that. You are literally the fastest character out of all the characters in this game. You have the highest movement and also the quickest attack. Yagu's technical mastery and Hibari's espionage skills are superior to mine as well. Oh yeah, Hibari is known for being good at espionage, which is very interesting for her to point out, because I think the only time you actually see Hibari use her espionage skills is in the first game, a little bit of Deep Crimson, and also a little bit in Shinobi Versus. I don't think they ever mention her espionage skills in Espo Versus in future games. So it's like something that they point out in the start of the series, but it kind of goes away a little bit as each game entry goes in, which is kind of a shame. But let's go on. Since I'm not a fan of losing to anyone, I'm always training as much as I can. I suddenly sense another presence. The boy from yesterday emerged from the woods. Again, he's wearing his baseball uniform.
あれどうしてこんなところに
それはこっちのセリフなんだけど、まさかあなたストーカー？
He shakes his head in sudden panic.
打撃練習をしていてその球拾いをしていたんです。
一人で？
はい自主トレですから。
Independent training, just like me. I ding, but don't say.
人より多く練習したいんです。俺にとって野球は特別だから。
Like no one like no one ever has before. I want to tell him how I know how that feels. I steal a glance at his face. Even though it's drenched in sweat, it's still invigorated. Invigorated? I think that's the word. He's actually kind of cool. I feel myself begin to blush and quickly look away.
俺は鈴木って言います。あなたの名前を聞いていいですか？
鈴木くん、名前も知らない相手に告白したの？
I have to admit, I'm being a little bit mean. I mean, it's okay to question him that. Suzuki quickly wipes his palms.
それは俺一目惚れに近かったもので。
私はアスカ、よろしくね。
I smile at him and he lets out a huge sigh.
アスカさん、こんなこと言うのもあれなんですが、もしよかったらこの間の返事を。
この間の返事？
俺と付き合ってもらえますか？
I left with nothing to say and fall utterly silent. All I can hear are the birds in the wind.
なんて困りますよね。そんなことを知らないやつに言われても。
Suzuki smiles bitterly and scratches his head.
だから俺のことを知ってくれると嬉しいです。週末に試合があります。もしよかったら見に来てくれませんか？
This time he looks me dead in the eyes. I look back at him, unsure what to say. Will it be okay to see the game? Kagura and Yagu shouldn't be too upset about it, I hope. I start trembling a bit. Suzuki lowers his head slightly and begins running down the mountain. His back is broad and manly. Right as morning class ends, the door to the ninja Right as morning classes end, the door to the ninja room files open. The sushi chef bursts in, laughing loud. It's my dear grandpa Hanzo.
ちっちゃん、
アスカか。真面目にやってるか。
半蔵様、ご無沙汰しております。
Master Kiria bows
よ
deeply.
せよせキリア。わしはもう引退した身じゃ。
My grandpa is known as a legendary shinobi. Before he retired, he must have been amazing. Rumor has it that Hanzo Academy was actually named after him. However, no citizen knows anything about him or his activities. And that's a good thing. We protect others from the shadows. We do this with no expectations of gratitude. I think that's what justice is all about. I like to be a ninja of Grandpa's caliber. That's been my dream since I was little.
急にどうしたのじっちゃん。
みんなに昼飯をごちそうしようと思ってな。
And that he unties a cloth wrapper. The smell of rice vinegar greets our senses. Oh my god, that sounds so fucking delicious. Hibari literal jumps for joy. Everyone quickly gathers around Grandpa. My parents run a sushi restaurant. It's managed by both of them plus Grandpa. It seems like a tough job, but the regular customers must make up for it.
おいお待ち。じっちゃん特製の太巻きだ。ほら、アスカ、みんなに配れ。
I take the sushi bucket from him and go around handing the rolls out to everyone.
とても美味しそうです。
Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Wrong button. I meant to show. My bad. These look delicious. It's thick, but I bet I'll take all of it. Here goes. Nom. Delicious. I don't know. Okay, I know the top one is Kagura. The second one is Katsuragi. The third one is Hibari. And the fourth one is Yagu. Yes, that's how much the fact that I know which person says it shows you how much I played this game or remembers the plot. As everyone cheerfully stuffs a sushi roll into her mouth, Grandpa smiles and motions me over. I really wanted to show that special CG, but I fucked it up, so we had to go look at it at the library.
最近色恋にかまけておるらしいな。
Did the others tell him? No. They wouldn't have just blurted this out. So how do you know about the boy? This question came as a total surprise. Grandpa is a legendary shinobi, however. If he really wanted to find something out, he'd obviously be able to do so.
別に色でも恋でもないよ。
I'm not in love or anything.
アスカ。
Oh,
お
and
前
they were
は
talking
両
like
親
that.
の馴れ初めについて聞いたことはあるか。
I shake my head. He lowers his voice to a whisper and begins speaking of my parents. Dad was a law student at a famous university and fell in love with my ninja student mom at first sight. Grandpa objected to them dating, of course. But Dad refused to give up and got into an endless series of arguments with Grandpa in the process.
じっちゃんはどうしてお父さんとお母さんの仲を許したの？
お前のお父さんは弁護士の夢を捨て、わしと一緒に寿司屋をやると言い出したんだ。愛する人と添い遂げるためなら、夢も金も地位もいらない。お前のお父さんはそう言ったんじゃ。
I have never dreamt that was the reason Dad has come to run a sushi restaurant. Also, I noticed that my phone's about to die, so I need to go get my charger to plug it in. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I suddenly felt tears swelling up in me, and my eyes began glowing hot.
そこまで言われたら結婚を反対するわけにもいかないじゃろ。
I nodded in agreement.
それでお前の相手はどんな男なんじゃ。
だから相手じゃないって。でもどんな男の子っていうのならなんか私と似ている人かな。
He gets up early to practice like crazy. He's really focused on his goals. He really is a lot like me. I mean, that's pretty cool.
アスカ、人を好きになることはいい。恋愛はどんどんしろ。
I'm at loss for words. I never thought I heard Grandpa actually encouraging me to pursue romance.
力は刀と盾のついでなければならない。わしが言ったことを覚えているか？
I nodded slightly. I always had a crack for fighting. I beat up a lot of boys when I was growing up. Even then, I wanted to be a shinobi. It's what felt right for me. So one day, Grandpa said to me,
お前の力はただの刀だ。力というのは刀と盾のついでなきゃダメだ。
I didn't have a clue what he meant. I got that a sword was powerful, but a shield. Even in all my time at Hanzo Academy so far, I still haven't really figured it out.
確かに忍びの色恋は難しい。しかし人を愛する気持ちがきっとお前に刀と盾の意味を教えてくれるはずじゃ。
As he said this, he claps me on the back hard. That sounds like my grandpa, to be honest. I start coughing and he smiles in response. He wants me to know how a shinobi would think in this
あり
situation.
がとね、ちっちゃん。
At my expression of gratitude, he nodded deeply. Hi. Hey, Eagle, how are ya? We're in the middle of a long cutscene. I'm playing the first Senran Kagura game on the 3DS. In the end, I don't go to Suzuki's game. I also changed the route that I take when practicing in the mornings, so as not to run into him again. Kagura ninjas, indeed. Also, do you have a favorite character, Eagle? Mine's is Asuka. I mean, it's kind of obvious by like the little chibi at the corner, and how Asuka's like the only girl that's standing up the most out of the other ones with the wallpaper. Grandpa's words have made things clear to me. I'm not ready for love, not yet. There's still a lot I want to do before I learn of the strength born from the sword and shield. I have to think honestly, most of them are so good, including Asuka. Ah, I see. One morning, I finished my morning training and am looking through the sports section of the paper. There I see a small article about Suzuki's successes. He pitched a shutdown game with 18 strikes out. He even hit 2 home runs out of his 5 times at bat. Damn, that's pretty impressive. He led his team to victory as pitcher and batter. He was his team's sword and shield, all rolled into one.
鈴木くんも頑張ってね。
I smiled softly and gently closed the paper.
今日もポカポカしてていい天気。平和だな。
おっとっと、ごめんね、いきなりぶつかっちゃって。
大丈夫です。あなたこそ怪我してないですか？
私は全然平気です。それじゃ。
なんか慌ただしい子だな。財布がない。さっきの子に取られたんだ。まさか最近話題の迫山強盗だ。財布の中には500円しか入ってないけど。でもお金はお金。私の大事なお小遣いです。絶対に財布を取り返してみせる。
Alright, we finally get to the game after that long cutscene that I had to read like a good chunk of it.
前忍べます。
任務開始。
忍び転身。どんどん来い。進め。甘いよ。
I keep forgetting that there's literally no block button in the first game. There we go, easy win.
たくましいな私。修行の成果ですね。修行の成果ですね。修行の成果ですね。
And I got an A rank, nice. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When it comes to Senran Kagura, I'm kind of a perfectionist to the point that if I don't get like an A rank at all, I have to restart the mission multiple times until I get it. And such, so like whenever the game's like, oh, you beat this in like the fastest time possible, I'm gonna give you a B rank because you end up getting hit too much. So as a result, I'm like, okay, looks like I need to redo this all over again so I can get that A rank.
財布を持っている子に逃げられた。
デカ父女。ほら、財布だ。取り返してやったぞ。
ありがとうございます。
Oh, look at that! It's Homura!
デカ父女じゃありません。私の名前はアスカです。
It is funny that Homura's nickname for Asuka is just jugs or boobs. Which is kind of like ironic given how most of the girls in Senran Kagura are quite well endowed. Except for like a handful of them, but even still it's like pot meat kettle.
それであなたは？
私はホムラだ。
ホムラちゃんって言うんですか。財布を取り返してもらったお礼をさせてください。
結構だ。
そんな遠慮しないでください。500円でなんかおごっちゃいますから。
遠慮しておくよ。
ああ、行っちゃった。ホムラちゃんか。財布を取り返した時の動きすごかったな。なんか格闘技でもやっているのかな。私ももっと頑張らなくっちゃ。決めちゃいました。
Yay, save time. Yawning too much. Any new dialogue here? Alright. What do we have here? You know, I kind of prefer flirting with girls to actual romance with guys. There's really nothing like touching the smooth, like sample? Sample? Skin of a girl, you know. Man, just thinking about it almost gets my nose bleeding. Simple. Wait, supple. Subhill? Oh, I'm getting called. Hold on. But yeah, of course Cats is like the perverted one, being like, oh yes, girls are better than guys because girl skin is better. Also the opie squeezing. Love and infatuation really has no place in a show. No, he's like, okay, calls the girl who is literally almost gay for Hibari. Like every time you see the two together, Yagu is literally down bad for her. Also, my family asked me to open the door for them, so I'll be back real quick. Alright, I'm back. After opening the door for my family, they asked me to help carry in groceries. It's a lot. They got a lot of stuff, mostly vegetables, and also a lot of noodle ingredients. So they're probably gonna cook like a noodle dish for dinner or something. But yeah, oh my god. Let's see, I have no interest in such thing. Liar. I never given much thought to falling in love. The only men I have been around are my father and various butlers. It's not that I'm shy or opposed to romance, but you know. Is the butlers cute or something? Or they're just old guys? Or maybe you like more, or are you more of a maid lover, Kagura? I'm good at sports and I'm a shinobi, so I'm not worried about marriage, you know. I think I got... Wait. I think I have got plenty to offer a guy. Wait, got to offer a guy? But it's sure would be nice if a handsome prince were to come for me someday. I mean, that would be nice.
次はおっと柳生ちゃん。俺か。
Alright, now let's go talk to Asuka. How's that old quote go? Something like, I don't need dreams, money, or status if I can be with the one I love, right? It must be nice to have someone to care so much about you. But I have no time for that. Too much to do. Alright, let's eat some futomaki and get some training. Oops, I dropped the mic. When your ninja art gauge is full, you can perform your shinobi transformation. Oh, I already know this stuff. Boost your capability to develop blah, blah, blah. I already know it. I don't think we unlocked any new clothes. Yeah, we only have the uniform, the glasses, angel halo, short wig. Shrine girl. And that. Oh yeah, I forgot to go to the library because I accidentally skipped a picture. Where is it? Found it. This picture right here. Everyone that's having a sushi roll, which does indeed look delicious. I would like a sushi roll. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see, punish the harasser, wager the plushie, Hibari's tutoring. I don't feel like doing a story event. So let's do a private practice. And after that, I'll show you guys the opening and I'll call off stream.
柳生前忍
任務開始。
ぬるいと消えろ消えろかとぬるい消えろ終わりだまだだ終わりはせかさらしょうが遊びはここまでだ忍び天心消え去れぬるい消えろ消えろさら終わりだ秘伝忍法舞い散れそうだと終わりだ終わりだぬるい消えろ終わりだ終わりだぬるい消えろ消えろさら終わりだぬるい消えろ終わりだ秘伝忍法終わりだぬるいさら終わりだぬるい消えろそうがもらい秘伝忍法舞い散れ
I completely forget that she was designed to be the tanky range character, but the only time you can actually use range attack is if you use normal air, strong air, or you're just doing ground strong. And she's just shooting it like a shotgun.
任務達成。
この程度造作のないこと
Yeah, we got an A rank. I thought I was gonna get B rank. I would have been mad.
よしこれもまた強くなったよしよし決めたおかえりおかえり
Alright, let's watch the opening and then I'll call off stream. I do like this testing stream that I'm doing. Everything looks good. I'm liking it.
過去に興味はない
So yeah, let's watch the opening of Senran Kagura. I love this opening a lot. The fact that the music doesn't return in like future games kind of sucks. And I do apologize for the quality. It's literally being streamed on a 3DS, so of course the quality is not going to look that great. What makes it more of a shame is that I could technically show you guys this in high quality because I actually own the physical limited edition of Peach Beach Splash. If you buy the physical limited edition version of that game, it comes with a soundtrack, but also a Blu-ray DVD that contains all the openings of Senran Kagura up to that point, and also an OVA. But the issue is that I own the English version of the limited edition, and if I were to go to the opening for the first Senran Kagura game, you will have the Blu-ray animations, it's just the song is not there because of copyright issues. If I want to show you guys the Blu-ray quality with the opening music and everything, I have to buy a Japanese physical copy. But I don't have the money at the moment, so yeah, we can't do it. We have to settle with YouTube or, you know, playing, or, you know, watching it from my 3DS or something. But yeah, let's just show it and then I'll call off stream and everything.
この世に生まれ生きている守り抜く忍びの道は美しく潔くこの目に極める乱れ咲き何気ない日々に笑い声あふれる不安な夜にはそばにいてくれたね闇に潜み忍ぶもの命の証今こそ立ち上がるそして鮮やかにつながる今を生きている守り抜く忍びの道を美しく潔くこの手で切り開く儚き夢を追いし物燃え上がる炎を越えてその先に待つものをひたすら探して突き進む
And there we go. That was the first opening. I'm kind of sad that if you were to play Senran Kagura Burst Renewal, which is the remake of the first Senran Kagura game, which you can play on modern consoles, you can play on your PS4 or on your PC. What makes me sad about it is that Burst Renewal just made a new opening with a different song. But, well, I do think the song is pretty cool since it has both Asuka and Homura singing it together. I just don't like the animations of that opening since it's just pretty much... They took the opening from the first two... Wait, sorry. They took the first two openings of the first game and just made it into an A and B. And that's it. They just replaced the song and just have A and B opening visuals and such, which I hated it. I was like, okay, the song's good. I just hate the animation because they didn't add anything new. They didn't like animate a new stuff. It's the same thing, but it's like A and B style. And what makes it even more sad for me is that when I was playing Burst Renewal, they get to like certain iconic parts where, you know, you see the openings being played and whatnot, but I'm like, it doesn't feel right without the original opening and such. Like the new opening isn't bad. I would say it's pretty solid given like I like how it's literally Asuka and Homura singing together. That's like the best part of it. But it doesn't really convey the same energy that I felt when I played the first Senran card game with the first two openings and whatnot. So yeah, that's all I have to like bellyache about. I know everyone has their own opinions and everything, but that's just mine. But yeah, there we go. We reached the end of the stream. This is a really good test stream. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I went on with, let's see, 2 hours and 35 minutes, and so far everything looks really great. Like I didn't notice any frame rate issues. I mean, there are some like slow down a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. And the audio wasn't that bad either. I thought the audio was, I think it was loud enough for you guys. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? I can like go back to the VOD and like check and everything. And but given that you guys didn't say anything about it, that means it's pretty good. It is a good test. It is. And I've been very excited about testing out this layout that I was thinking of for 3DS because there's a lot of 3DS games that I really want to show you guys. Like from Senran Kagura 1 and also to Deep Crimson, which is my favorite Senran Kagura game, to the Bravely Default games, Bravely Default 1 and Bravely 2nd. Shin Megami Tensei 4 for Apocalypse. There's Devil Survivor 1 and 2, Strange Journey Redux. There's like a lot of 3DS games that I played that I really want to show you guys. I know a good chunk of them is either RPGs or, Senran Kagura, but I played a lot of the 3DS as it starts piling up games and then it stopped, making games and whatnot. And it was one of the few portable consoles other than my PSP and PS Vita that I tend to bring out a lot. Play Stellar Glow. I do have the game. I was lucky to have the game, and yes, I did play it. I played it at least twice for like, was it? I think I played it once for like one character ending that I liked, and then I did a second playthrough to try to get like, I think there was like a true ending, but I don't think I was able to get it. So I'll probably do that with you guys and whatnot. And whatnot. What other games I remember on the 3DS that I really liked? I remember liking. Fuck, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Beyond the Labyrinth. Yeah, that game. Beyond the Labyrinth, which was Japanese only, but my 3DS is jailbroken, given how, I had to jailbreak my 3DS in order to stream it with you guys. As and whatnot. But yeah, I have Beyond the Labyrinth. That game is also very interesting. Gameplay wise, it's kind of boring, to be honest. Like, it's a very slow burn dungeon crawler, but I think that's the major appeal of it, which I do like a lot. Like, it's the type of game that I like to, like, kind of check a chillax day with and whatnot. What other 3DS games I think would be very interesting with you guys and whatnot? I could try doing fighting games, like fighting game on the 3DS, like Smash Brothers, or that one fighting game that involves a bunch of anime characters. I'm trying to remember. There was a fighting game like that on the 3DS, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of 3DS games that would be very interesting to show you guys. I wouldn't really do a Mario stream because I'm not a huge fan of their games. I'll probably do a Zelda stream because I do like some Zelda games. I think the only 3DS Zelda games I can think of that are on the system well, my system, like in the storage and whatnot, is Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I think those are like the only ones I have, so I'll stream those with you guys. What other games I'm trying to like remember I have lying around? Oh yeah, Project X Zone. Oh my god, I have Project X Zone 1 and 2. I'm going to show you guys those games because I like some of the crossover characters that are in that game. Like, oh my god, it's going to be amazing. And everything. But yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, I pretty much gave you guys like a good chunk of what games I'm planning on streaming on the 3DS. And like, yeah, I think this is a very good test. I think everything's going well. I think the footage looks fine. I think the audio's working. And the frame rate isn't that bad. It's actually pretty decent. So wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah. Tomorrow will be Star Ocean Sunday, where I'll be streaming Star Ocean 1 on the Super Nintendo. It will be at the usual time, 11 a.m. PST time. I do if I don't like stream at that time, that means I simply woke up late or that I'm not feeling well. So yeah, or I just don't feel like streaming at that time. So yeah, if I do stream, then like yay, huzzah, and whatnot. So yeah, that's tomorrow's plans and whatnot. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's tomorrow's plans. What other things I could say to you guys before I start, thanking you guys and saying goodbye? Next week, I'll still do like my usual schedule. You know, Friday will be Final Fantasy, Saturday will be Random Game Day. I'll probably still continue playing Senran Kagura for Saturday. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna do for the Senran Kagura. I was thinking like the usual time that I always do, 11, a.m. PST time, but I was thinking like maybe I could do it like a little bit later in the day where I'm at, but I'm still debating for that. And then Sunday will just be Star Ocean Sunday. So yeah, I think that's like the general plans that I'm doing for my streaming schedule. I also made a Twitter where it's essentially like, oh hey, I'm gonna stream now, or like here's the schedule and whatnot. That's literally what the Twitter is made for. So yeah. Uh, um, what else do you guys wrote down? I got here a little while, but it's a good test. Yes, thank you, Anne. Wait, not Anne. One. Wait, one, one, one gone. I guess that's like your full name then. One gone. All right. And everything. So yeah, I think that's all for me to talk to you guys about. So I want to start saying my thanks. So thank you all for watching me. I appreciate it a lot. Those who have been lurking, I thank you. Your support is good. And those who've been chatting with me, I enjoy the conversations we have. It's quite hilarious. It's quite fun. It's nice that I'm given the opportunity to talk about Senran Kagura, which is a series that I really like a lot. And I'm sad that it's kind of dead. Like, we don't have any new games, and that the only thing that's keeping people to remember it is like crossovers from gacha games and also the gacha game that's still going on. I kind of wish we have a new Senran Kagura game, to be honest, but sadly, this is the state of the series, and I'm very sad about it. But yeah, I think that's all for my things. So I'll now say my goodbyes. So have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, whatever time it is on your side of the world. This is Final Mizu saying goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for the stream. No problems, Ego. But yeah, goodbye, you guys. I hope you guys have a good one. If it's night, yeah, I already said, like, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon. So yeah, have a good one, you guys.